It's been said a bard's life can often be a hard life, or hill and jail to rove and always move from town to town. And some folk have inquired if ever we grow tired of ranging all around the world and never settling down.
But one should be a little wary of remaining stationary, 'cause comfortable is lovely, but it's not the way we grow. When life starts to unravel, pick up your pack and travel. You'll find a strange serenity in places you don't know. Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-too-da-terry-o-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road. You've got no map for showing which direction you are going.
But why start on a journey if you know where it will end?
And once you recognize,
to anticipate surprise, you'll relish every twist and turn that lies around the bend. Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-too-da-terry-o-dee-da-dee-da-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. La-da-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. La-da-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. The world has got its demons. There are many reasons why you'd find it harder to be brave than be afraid. But every life could use some danger. Every friend was once a stranger. Ships are safe in harbor, but that's not why ships are made.
Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-too-da-terry-o-dee-da-dee. A fwit-da-dee-da-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. La-da-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Adventures waiting further down the road. Let's go! Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. La-da-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. La-da-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie.
Time for another beautiful day of music with your favorite bard. Hello, friends. I can't believe how lucky I am to get to play for you today again. I missed last week because I was on a whirlwind adventure from Gen Con to Pennsic to my best friend's son's bar mitzvah. So, y'all, it's been crazy. It has been a wild experience, and so here I am. I'm wearing some of my adventure garb. I've got dragons and rainbows on, and I'm ready to fight. So Evelyn's here and says, "Lally ho, y'all." Dragonfly says, "Hi there." Probably not in that accent, because I don't think you talk that way. I mean, that would be pretty cute, but oh man. And William's here. Music and friends. Oh, wait a second. It grays out a little bit when I select the comment to display it, and I keep my screen pretty small, so it's hard for me to read it off the actual screen. Music and friendship, is there a greater combination? Well, chili and hot dogs are certainly up there. Actually, how dare you, sir? How dare you make me wish to have a chili dog? Because that sounds amazing. You know, there are some Sonics in this part of the world, so I might have to pie and ice cream also. Ooh, but have you ever tried pie with a slice of cheddar cheese on top? Apple pie or blueberry pie, actually, or rhubarb pie. Y'all, it might be dinner time, but first we're gonna have a show. We're gonna have to fill up our bellies with music. Or fill up our hearts. Bread and roses, bread and roses. Hearts starve as well as bodies. Ah, my gosh, I'm just coming out of the gate full speed, aren't I? So Evelyn says this, your stitches are out now. So you just got to train up your muscles. And oh no, no mocking. Sammy says, I'm so busy. It's true, but I love you. I've got 2 sisters in the house. And Sir David Purcell says, glad you survived Pensick with the weather. Y'all, there was some weather. There was rain and hail and wind, and it was pretty crazy. But me, my instruments, and my belongings all seem to have survived. Y'all, immersive multi-century summer camp is so fun. So I highly recommend. Like, I was only able to be there, gosh, Monday night through Thursday night. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. 4 nights. So 3 full days because I got in late Monday night and left early Friday morning. So I spent 3 full days wandering around and playing music, which is exactly what I wanted it to be, and meeting people who were particularly qualified to appreciate my style of music. Loved it. It was so stinking fun. I always kind of knew that it would be pretty awesome, but like, you know, when you come to an SCA event, when you specialize in Renaissance festivals, like, some of their events can be very particularly like, we are here to be recreationists. Like, we want you to be wearing period appropriate stuff. But like, then everyone was telling me, yeah, well, but with Penzic, you know, just as long as you're like pre-1800s, you'll be good. So, yeah. So, I mean, a friend gave me some like linen dresses, and so I wrapped a scarf around my waist as a belt, and I was like, this will be good, right? And it totally was. And I like found some cool things. I busked enough to be able to afford my shopping habit, and ate some good foods, and found some quite a lot of rainbow bedecked items because that is how I wish to live my life, and just had heaps and heaps of fun. So Victorian London Fog says, I love that t-shirt. And check it out. It's a whole dress. Of the online shop is Princess Awesome. And check this out, y'all. It's got pockets. Their specialty is twirling dresses. So that's what the purpose of this is. Got an extra floofy skirt, so it's great for twirling in. And Cassie is here. Hello. Evelyn's like, hi, yes. And Victorian London Fox like, music for dinner. What could be more perfect? KT Cat Gaming is here. Evelyn says it's so pretty. Sammy's like, it's got pockets. Everyone's like, yeah, pockets, man. Evelyn, Victorian London Fog. We're all like, yeah, we are feeling we're having a pocket moment. That's exactly what we need. And Evelyn's like, you know, boys can ignore the girl freak out about cute dresses with pockets. And I'm like, listen, boys need to get in on the cute dresses with pockets. You know, you deserve to wear fun, interesting, comfortable clothing too. I'm here to say I will never get in your way if you wish to wear a cute dress with pockets. So yeah, I feel like $1 million. Ooh, kilts with pockets. I mean, you know, you got to wear a kilt with a spore on. So that's a pocket, an expensive pocket, but oh, but then there's also like utility kilts. So Kilts with pockets are awesome, says Sir David Percival. Katie Cagoon says it's such a cool dress. Hearts. And Victorian London Fog says I have a kilt with pockets. Highly recommend. You know, I have a kilt that it's a Velcro on kilt, and I don't remember if it has pockets. I'll have to look into that. I'm not even sure exactly where my kilt is right now. Just to be honest. All right. So, but tonight, so tonight's the first night I'll sleep in my bed in like 3 weeks? Two weeks? Let's see. I left 2 weeks. Okay. I left 2 Tuesdays ago. So it's been a fortnight since I've slept in my own bed. So I'm very excited about that. And so we're going to have some songs of like travel and homecoming tonight. So far on the docket, we've got Victorian London Fog wanted the Mingley boat song. Victorian London Fog, you've got 2 options with this. Do you want the pretty version or a more like robust version? So let me know. Material Squirrel is here. The time change is not in your favor. Have a great show. Oh, I'm so sorry, but I'll sing your song because Material Squirrel is going to be second. It's Leaving on a Jet Plane. Unless you've got like 5 minutes, and I'll sing it for you right now. But if you've got to get out of here, then I totally get it, and it'll be on the reel for you. And then Nat is going to let me sing Getting Dark Again. I swear, that's been my earworm. So, yes, therapy. Yes, queen. Go get that. And then you'll have some music therapy after your other therapy. Okay, baby? Yeah. Love you. Peace. And, Sir David Percival has hidden side pockets. And... Oh, and Evelyn's like, okay, my husband would like for me to say girls have built-in pockets called bras or cleavage during Ren Fair. I would like to point out Exhibit A, where there's not really much happening here. So some of us do need the actual pockets. Some humans are well endowed with built-in pockets, and some of us are not so much. So Exhibit A for A cubs. Like I'm a solid like A.5 B. And when I have my corset on, then yes, I do have something place that I can tuck stuff, but like just as much as anybody who wears like a shirt. Oh, and Sammy's coming in with the real deal. Yeah, cleavage can't hold change, side eye. So it's true. Although William makes a good point, the cleavage cooler is real. But so I like them, and they seem to work really well for some people. But I melt them pretty fast. So yeah, if we can find a longer lasting cleavage cooler, then I could see that. Sometimes I have been known to tuck an ice pack like down the back of my corset, by which I mean get somebody else to tuck the ice pack down my corset. Okay, so Mingley boat song for Victorian London Fog. Material Squirrel is getting Leaving on a Jet Plane. Nat Twice said Getting Dark Again. Can't wait to sing it. William wants Caledonia by Dougie MacLean. Yay! And Dragonfly requested How Far I'll Go from Moana. Oh, my heart. Zarkenfrued wants Pru's Choice. So I'm going to select a special song for the Pru's Choice song. And Sister Cassia is going through some stuff right now, so has requested Goodbye Earl by the Chicks. I'm so here for it. Your emotional support bard will deliver. So if you come up with another, and getting hearts from Cassie, that's all I ever wanted. If you have another suggestion or request, then go ahead and type it in and we'll add it to the list. And I also have a choice to make, need to make some choice about what your guessing song is going to be. So what do we want our final song, our guessing song? It could be something like Merry Meet, Merry Part, Merry Meet Again, which I say at the end of every single, it's my last words of every single live stream. For a purpose, because it's just that meaningful a phrase. So I sing the song by Lolly Foy. And Cara is popping in, says, you had asked for I'm Going Home from the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Yes, I can do that. All right, Cara Chappell. I'm I'm going home. I had to look back. I'm coming home. I'm going home. Rocky Horror. All right. And ooh, Renfest hacks. Ice pack down the corset. Yep. There's your Renfest hack from Lady Pru. And Dragonfly says, I saw one fair that provides free boob ice all day for theirs. And it has animals on the top. Okay, cool. And Victorian London Fog says, For These Are My Mountains is a nice one, but only if there's time at the end. I don't think I know that one. I could either do the Mist-Covered Mountains of Home or Far Over the Misty Mountains, which I'm a little, like, I don't have a great arrangement for, other than that it's a pretty song that I can look up the chords for. I need to work that one up. Yeah, or it could be like Let Me Be Your Song, but I think I might be feeling Merry Meet, because like just attending, Penzic and Gen Con, like where I was just for the last 2 weeks, I've been just totally surrounded by joyful nerds, and it's been wonderful. Like there's nothing like it. And it still shocks me, like, that there's still the number of people who not only know about Renaissance festivals, but like attend Renaissance festivals regularly. Like we get a lot of first time visitors quite frequently. And that's because I work for a lot of big Renaissance festivals who spend an appropriate amount on their advertising budget. But like there's still a lot of people out there who like not only never have been to a Renaissance festival, but don't even like really know what it is. So I feel so lucky, blessed, and happy, and just joyful that I found this community, and that I did so in my early 20s. Like that it has been my heart for gosh, nearly 20 years. Yeah, I worked at my first Renaissance festival. Like I attended from a young age with my mother, who also is was an SCA member before she started really attending Renaissance festivals. So I'm a legacy SCAer. And then, well, it was my first job, literally my first job out of college, was working at the Georgia Renaissance Festival, and like then getting on to cast in 2006. And so this makes my 18th year working Renaissance festivals. And this is my oh gosh, I guess it's coming up on my 11th year. Yeah, it's my 11th year of Renaissance festivals being my full-time job. Yeah, and I feel just super lucky to have this community and to have you all, as part of the story. So I'm gonna grab my guitar. We're gonna do some stuff. I know my guitar needs tuning because she's been in a hot car on and off for the last 2 weeks. Oh my gosh, and I haven't even gotten to talk to you guys about how I did Decide Your Endangerment with Paolo again at Gen Con. And so this time we had reworked the show so that the audience members got to be all the main characters. So because when I was part of the show last year, I was kind of the show was about, it was about me. And so I was like the main character, wandering around doing stuff and getting help from audience member NPCs. But this time we had reworked the show because the audience members, they so get into it. They really, really want to be a part of the story, about a part of the show. So it was all about selecting audience members. And so we had nearly a dozen people on the stage. So my role was to be the emotional support bard, which is, I'm going to have to trademark that term because that's me. That's all I ever wanted. Yeah, Apollo set up his rig of weird percussion instruments. Well, to be quite honest, Apollo was doing other stuff. So it was Madame Ansa, who set up the rig of the happy tree, the tree of noise, I can't remember what they call it, but so to let me play with all the there's a vibro slap on there, that's the one where you slap it and it goes and then there was like a trio of like those wood blocks of different tones, and there was a set of wind chimes and a few other things. So and they also gave me a tambourine and a set of spoons. So so I got to like, you know, be the sound effects and background music for everything. And so like, so it was fun because like early on, you know, I decided that the main character was always going to be, I'm going to have to tune this before I demonstrate. So ask me anything while I tune my instrument. Okay, Pru. It helps if you turn the peg of the string you're trying to tune. I made that mistake with a harp once and snapped a string, so I need to not do that. Yay! And Sammy says I'm the coolest. You have no idea how wonderful it is to hear your little sister say something like that. Well, some of you might. So I decided early on, as I was saying, that the hero was going to be a G chord, which meant, of course, that the his nemesis was going to be the complementary minor, the E minor. And then there was a cool witch character who, like, we weren't sure if she was going to be a good guy or a bad guy, so she got to be B minor. But with like some traveling elements of it. And then the henchmen were A minor. And sometimes they got to be an A7. Anyway, so yeah, so I was like trying to make some cool musical choices, and so like there was the walking music of the heroes. And I came up with a really cute oh man, there was something that like they made a Firefly reference, and so I was like, so anyway, I tried to like play a little bit of a like Firefly riff homage for a bit. So I had a stinking good time. It was great. So yeah, I want to play around with being like a soundtrack composer at some point. At least for live events. So and Victorian London Fog is going to be a Renfest volunteer. Fun. What are you going to be doing? William was like, hey, enjoy being a volunteer. I slung beer at a fest a couple of times. You'll have fun with the other volunteers for sure. And Sir David Percival and Sally have been living history presenters at both New Jersey and Sparta and J Run fairs for the last 3 years. That's awesome. I love living history. I've said many times that if I weren't doing music as Lady Prudence at Renaissance festivals, I would absolutely be involved with living history because like, oh, I love it. I love it so badly. When I first started working at Tuxedo at the New York Renaissance Fair, I during the setup weeks before the fair started, I befriended the Viking encampment, and I love them so much because they like cook food over a giant open fire hearth, and like they carve wood and stone, and we're constructing a lathe out of found objects at the fair, like selecting all the kind of tree branches that they needed in order to put together a lathe. It was so cool. Oh, and Evelyn's like, it's cool raising kids around medieval stuff. How many kids can say, I got to sword fight my dad? Oh, cool. Victor and Lyndon Fogg's going to be at the pass house, giving people their photo IDs and parking passes. Nice. All righty. Well, Victoria and Lyndon Fogg, it is time for you to have the opening song of the show, the Mingale Boat Song. And Kara comes in with like, well, Evelyn, Luke Skywalker can say that. I got to sword fight my dad, and it only cost me a hand. And actually, Victoria and London Fogg is about to go through a tunnel and about to lose signal. Okay, so I'll move you down. I'll move you down a bit, babe. No problem. So, no worries. I'll slide you in whenever you're ready. So that means that we will open up with Material Squirrel so she can hear it when she tunes in. Yeah, no problem, Victorian Linden Fogg. Be safe. Drive safe. All right. So let me look up these here chords for leaving on a jet plane. Leaving on a jet plane chords. Smart. All right. Tabs. Ultimate guitar. Yeah, buddy. Do you love how this is so much easier now that there's like... All right. Does anybody remember if I transcribed this one? I think I do, because usually John Denver's voice is like a very different timbre than mine. So since Material Squirrel had to pop off for therapy, and huzzah, in this house, we approve of therapy. Oh my gosh, I haven't told you about the game. So yeah, also, as the night goes on, we are playing What's in Pru's Cup. So, yep, step 1, request a song. Step 2, when your song is played, ask a yes or no question about the drink. And step 3, you have 3 guesses to identify the drink. In my beloved Black Lives Matter cup is very shiny because this concept is very shiny. So, yes. So in this cup, I will give you an opening clue. It is non-alcoholic today. Okay? And it is not a previous drink. So, yeah. So if somebody wants to ask Material Squirrel's question, just the first yes or no question I see, I will answer on behalf of Material Squirrel. All my bags are packed, I'm ready to go. I'm standing here outside your door. I hate to wake you up to say goodbye, but the dawn is breaking, it's early morn. The taxi's waiting, he's blowing his horn. Already I'm so lonesome I could die. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. There's so many times I've let you down. So many times I've played around. I tell you now, they don't mean a thing. Every place I go, I'll think of you. Every song I sing, I'll sing for you. When I come back, I'll bring your wedding ring. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. Now the time has come to leave you one more time. Let me kiss you, then close your eyes. I'll be on my way. Dream about the days to come when I won't have to leave alone. About the times I won't have to stay. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. Yeah. Alrighty, I need to retune. And Dragonfly asked a question. It says, is it fizzy? Yep. Yes, it is. And William in with the serious questions. If a material squirrel is leaving on a jet plane, does that mean we're talking about a flying squirrel? These are the question, folk. That's a bit nicer. All right, loves. Time for song number 2, which is for Nat. Nat twice said. It's going to be one of the songs that's been stuck in my head for a few days now, called Getting Dark Again. Yeah, the Rambling Sailors sometimes sing this song, and it is absolutely delightful. All right, but I've never actually sung it myself, so let's see how it goes. There's a piper in the corner, there's a dancer on the floor, there's a drink upon the table, there's one who calls for more, and there's Gaelic in the fiddle, like the Gaelic in the glen, and the songs take on new meaning, boys, it's getting dark again, getting dark again, getting dark again. For the second time since we got up, it's getting dark again. There was tea and tunes this morning, or was it yesterday, when friends and fiddles gather, where friends and fiddles play. There were lots of those were good times, and do you remember when? That was jigs and reels ago, now it's getting dark again, getting dark again, getting dark again. For the second time since we got up, it's getting dark again. Now if any of you were slighted by the deeds that now are done, by the fellowship of music and the fantasy of fun, well, we'd like to say we're sorry, shed a tear for you, but then we haven't got the time right now, 'cause it's getting dark again, getting dark again, getting dark again. For the second time since we got up, it's getting dark again. There's a piper in the corner, There's a dancer on the floor, there's a drink upon the table. There's one who calls for more, and there's Gaelic in the fiddle like the Gaelic in the glen. And the songs take on new meaning, boys, it's getting dark again. Getting dark again, getting dark again. For the second time since we got up, it's getting dark again. Getting dark again, getting dark again. For the second time since we got up, it's getting dark again. And then we've been up for 30 hours, it's getting dark again. And it's BEERRUN, it's beer run, beer run, beer run. And the songs take on new meaning, boys, it's getting dark again. And that ending was pure Rambling Sailors. And the songs take on new. And we've been up for 30 hours, it's getting dark again. It's BEERRUN, it's beer run, beer run, beer run. And OOBLER, it's Noobler, Noobler, Noobler. Oh, Irish Eyes. Oh, your daughter, Evelyn says your daughter heard you playing Irish Eyes, and you learned about it from me. And now she's got it in her playlist. Yay! Oh, I love it. Did I tell you I've written a verse to it, and Lelo wrote a verse too. Lelo, the Lelo angel of the angels, heroines in disguise. So yeah, so now I sing 2 extra verses because that song wasn't long enough. Oh, and oh my gosh, and Dragonfly saw a squirrel outside. You had wondered what was digging all the holes. Yes, please be careful. Don't break an ankle. And Victorian London Fog is back. So I'm going to zip your song on up. Oh, and by the way, since Nat also had to miss tonight, if anyone wants to ask a yes or no question about the drink on behalf of Nat, then please do. And now for our third song of the evening. It's going to be the Mingley Boat Song for Victorian London Fog. Thank you for continuing to be safe on your journey. Alrighty. And this song was on my first album, Journeys, Songs to Transport You. And now my 7th album is going to be Wanderlust, Songs to Move the Heart and the Feet. And my 6th album is also coming out hopefully in the next couple of weeks. So hopefully by September 1st. And it is called Majestic and Savage. And did I tell you that I also had like an epiphany about what these 2 albums are doing? Because like Majestic and Savage, Songs of Nature. And I figured out that part of what my personal journey is doing is that these 2 albums, Majestic and Savage and Wanderlust, are also embodying this phrase: all that is gold does not glitter, and not all who wander are lost. Right? So, oh, Tolkien, thank you for giving us words to express ourselves. Oh, and Dragonfly wants to know, is it fruity? No. Ha-ha. All right. That is a good question. So, no, it is not fruity. All right, Victorian London Fog's song. So it's going to be the Mingley Boat Song. And I sing this in 2 different ways. I sing it both like kind of a sweet soprano version, and I also sing a more robust version. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and sing a robust version. So hopefully it sounds good. Heel ya ho, boys, let her go, boys. Bring her head round into the weather. Heel ya ho, boys, let her go, boys. Sailing homeward to Mingley. What care we though wipe the ridges? What care we mother's holding, parents are crying. They'll return, oh, ere the sun sets. They'll return to Mingalay. Feel your hope, boys, let her go, boys. Bring her head round into the weather. Feel your hope, boys, let her go, boys. Sailing homeward to Mingalay. Feel your hope, boys, let her go, boys. Bring her head round now all together. Heal your hope, boys, let her go, boys. Sailing homeward to Mingalay. Sailing homeward to Mingalay. So there. Here's a drink to your health. Ooh, and Dragonfly has asked, is it dark colored? You're on fire today. These are great questions. No, it is not dark colored. All right. And now for William, I'm going to sing another favorite. It is Caledonia by Doogie McLean. All right. Now, the first 3 people who answer this question will get to decide, shall I play the guitar or the harp for Caledonia? Do, 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 do. As if I don't do enough copywritten stuff on the show. Jeopardy theme. William wants to hear the guitar. All right, 2 more people chime in. Do you want harp or guitar? Guitar or harp? All right. Oh, it's a tie now. John Caro says harp. William says guitar. Which I just realized was a pun, including both options. And Dragonfly says harp. All right, the eyes have it. The harps have it. So I'm going to put this down and get out the harp, which hopefully is in tune. It's this. These are the fun times that keep us going. Oh, gosh. Usually the harp's pretty good, but in between Pennsylvania and Atlanta, we did go through a variety of ecosystems and climates. And Victorian London Fog says, are you not Harper Prudence after all? That'll work. Excuse me. There's a lot going on here, y'all. To your health. Oh no, Dragonfly's literally on fire. 103-degree temperature, baby. No. Oh, please relax. Oh, and by the way, I just realized that my volume is down way low. So I'm going to up my volume a little bit. Let me know if it's terrible. So I'm just going to make a turn. 3, 2, 1. How do you feel about that? I'm sorry. It's been so quiet. And if this is too loud, please let me know. I tried to give you some warning so you could turn your device's volumes down. Hopefully this is good times. Sorry about that. And hopefully the harp sounds pleasant. I know it can sound a little bit funny on the microphone, so but that's what we're all here for, right? let's highlight the song as is my wont. So did you ever notice, like I pointed out every once in a while that I try to highlight the song that I'm playing at the time I'm playing it, so that if you're ever trying to listen back to your favorite song, then then you can like scroll through until you find the name of the song that you're looking for, because that's, something I like to do. And John's like, ooh, an extra clue. Turns out the drink is carbonated. You got to pay attention for these very subtle clues that I give you. Oh, and just as a reminder, tonight's drink is not alcoholic, in case you tuned in after I gave that announcement. All right. Caledonia by Doogie McLean. Harp then brap. I don't know if you can see the changes that have come over me. These last few days I've been afraid that I might drift away. I've been telling old stories, singing songs that make me think about where I've come from. That's the reason why I seem so far away today. So let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, now I'm going home. But if I should become a stranger, know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Ooh. Now I have moved and I kept on moving, proved the points that I needed proving, lost the friends that I needed losing, found others on the way. I've kissed the fellas and left them crying, stolen dreams there's no denying. I've traveled far with conscience flying, somewhere in the wind. So let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, now I'm going home. But if I should become a stranger, know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Ooh. I'm sitting here before the fire, the empty room, the forest fire. The flames of cold won't get any higher. They've withered now, they've gone. But I'm steady thinking my way is clear, and I know what I will do tomorrow. When hands are shaken and kisses float, then I will disappear. So let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, now I'm going home. But if I should become a stranger, know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Ooh. There. Aw, and William says, thanks for the song. It's for someone I'm going to visit after I'm done training the king's soldiers in the colonies and traveling to ye old England. And William wants to be sure the dragonfly's taking care of herself. And hello, Gary. I'm so glad that you could join us. Thank you for saying hello. And John Caro says, not the Caledonia I expected, but the Caledonia I needed. That's what I was going for. All right. Well, Dragonfly, your song is next. And it's going to be How Far I'll Go from Moana. Yay. Okay. Down the harp and pick up the guitar. And then find the lyrics and chords. How far I'll go, Moana chords. Ooh, no, not this one. I want the one from the cartoon, not the pop version. Because that was nice and all, but I'm a purist. All right. Oh, and Dragonfly in with the question, is there ginger in it? No, there is not. That was a good question. I've been staring at the edge of the water long as I can remember, never really knowing why. I wish I could be the perfect daughter, but I come back to the water no matter how hard I try. Every turn I take, every trail I track, every path I make, every road leads back to the place I know where I cannot go, where I long to be. See the line with the sky meets the sea, it calls me, and no one knows how far it goes. If the wind and my sail on the sea stays behind me, one day I'll know. If I go, there's just no telling how far I'll go. I know everybody on this island seems so happy on this island. Everything is by design. I know everybody on this island has a role on this island, so maybe I can roll with mine. I can lead with pride, I can make us strong. I'll be satisfied if I play along, but the voice inside sings a different song. What is wrong with me? See the light as it shines on the sea, it's blinding, and no one knows how deep it goes. And it seems like it's calling out to me, so come find me and let me know what's beyond that line. Will I cross that line? See the line where the sky meets the sea, it calls me, and no one knows how far it goes. If the wind and my sail on the sea stays behind me, one day I'll know how far I'll go. Yeah, all right. Oh, and William says, someone can take my question. I need to eat and get ready for work. Love to the wonderful human known as Lady Pru, that's me, and to my other friends that sparkle in the light. Ah, Yeah, have a good night, dear. And if anyone wants to ask another yes or no question for William, then I will be happy to answer it. I'm drinking a delicious drink. Okay. So now next is for Zarkenfrude, who has requested Pru's Choice. So, so I want to sing a song for you that I've been thinking about all weekend as I attended my fairy godson's bar mitzvah. So, yes, I've been friends with his mother for nearly 20 years at this point. We met in 2006 as fairies at the Georgia Renaissance Festival. And now her son is a bar mitzvah. He has reached the age of 13 and is legally an adult, well, but according to Jewish tradition. So the song that I wish to sing for you is one that I learned in high school choir, actually at the all women's all state choir, and we sang a song called Al Shlosha, and it is a phrase in Hebrew from the Pirkei Avot, which is the Jewish morality laws, and the phrase Al Shlosha Divarim Haolam Kayam Al Haemet V'Al Hadin V'Al Hashalom, and that translates to the world is sustained by three things: by truth, by justice, and by peace. So I actually haven't worked very hard on this arrangement. It's been something I've been wanting to do. So that's why I'm going to just try to sing for it right now for you. This is based on the arrangement by Alan E. Naplin. And he arranged it for a two-piece treble, and an all-women's choir, and it's pretty lovely. And the parts can act as a round, so it's pretty neat. So yeah, if you know this one, sing along at home. Let's see if I like this key. Al Shlosha, Al Shlosha, Divarim Haolam Kayam, Al Shlosha, Al Shlosha, Divarim Haolam Kayam, Al Haemet Ve'al Hadi, Ve'al Hashalom, Hashalom, Al Haemet Ve'al Hadi, Ve'al Hashalom, Hashalom. Al Shlosha, Al Shlosha, Divarim Haolam Kayam, Al Shlosha, Al Shlosha, Divarim Haolam Kayam, Al Haemet Ve'al Hadi, Ve'al Hashalom, Hashalom, Al Haemet Ve'al Hadi, Ve'al Hashalom, Hashalom, Al Haemet Ve'al Hadi, Ve'al Hashalom, Hashalom, Al Haemet Ve'al Hadi, Ve'al Hashalom, Hashalom. The world is sustained by three things: by truth, by justice, and by peace. Yes. So, there. Victorian London Fog. That's so cool that you recognize this song. Choristers unite. Yeah, some of my favorite pieces that I sing at fairs actually I got because I sing because I sing it in choirs. Like I've got this cool arrangement of The Rose of Sharon and the Irish Blessing. I wonder if you ever sung that one. May the road rise to meet you, may the wind be ever at your back, may the sun shine warm upon your face, and the rain fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you, may God hold you ever in the palm of his hand. Oh gosh, we all love singing that one. We would sing it during commencement at my university. And bonus song, folks. So Zarkenfruit, if you are listening, then All Shloshah was for you. So if you can ask a yes or no question about the drink. And it's time for Cassie's song. So I was just talking to her on the phone, and there's a boy out there who's being an idiot. So she's like, can you sing something feisty for me? And I'm like, well, it's a show about homecoming, so I'm not sure. And she's like, listen, in Goodbye Earl, somebody comes home. And I'm like, you know what, babe? My only rule is that that you give me a good enough and give me some justification for singing songs to fit it in the theme, and that totally works. Yes. Oh, and Victorian London Fog is like, oh, haven't sung Irish Blessing, but you like it. Thank you. I've written 3 different arrangements for that text, which isn't actually like a traditional like Irish saying. Like I think it was concocted in like the 1980s apparently, but now it's been 40 years. It's tradition now. But have I sung Dreams of Thee? I'm not sure if I have. It's not like a dream, a little dream of you. Probably not, because you said Dreams of Thee. But you've got the word thee in there, which is the King's English. So I'm interested. All right, let's do Goodbye Earl, which was my solo song from my college a cappella group. So extra special for me. To your health. Cassie, if you're still listening, ask a yes or no question about the drink. So when I'm playing the guitar, like I'm imagining a choir, like I was in an all-female a cappella group, so I'm imagining because you gotta country it up when you're singing a country song. So all right. Marianne and Wanda were the best of friends all through their high school days. Both members of the 4-H club, both active in the FFA. After graduation, Marianne went out looking for a bright new world. Wanda looked all around this town, and all she found was Earl. Well, it wasn't 2 weeks after she got married that Wanda started getting abused. She put on dark glasses, long sleeve blouses, and makeup to cover a bruise. Well, she finally got the nerve to file for divorce. She let the law take it from there. But Earl walked right through that restraining order and put her in intensive care. Right away, Marianne flew in from Atlanta on a red-eye midnight flight. found his hand, and they worked out a plan, and it didn't take them long to decide that Earl had to die. Oh, and at home, your part is na 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 na. All together now. Na 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 na. Goodbye, Earl. Those black-eyed peas, they tasted all right to me. Earl, you feeling weak? Why don't you lay down and sleep, Earl? Ain't it dark? Wrapped up in that tarp, Earl. The cops came by to bring Earl in. They searched the house high and low. Then they tipped their hats and said, "Thank you, ladies. If you hear from him, let us know." Well, the weeks went by and spring turned to summer, and summer faded into fall. And it turns out he was a missing person who nobody missed at all. So the girls brought some land and some roadside stand on Highway 109. They sell Tennessee ham and strawberry jam, and they don't lose any sleep at night, 'cause Earl had to die. Na 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 na. Goodbye, Earl. We need a break. Let's go out to the lake, Earl. We'll pack a lunch and stuff you in the trunk, Earl. Was that all right? Good. Let's go for a ride, Earl. Hey! Well, hey, hey, hey. Na, 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 na. Well, hey, hey, hey. Na, 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Na, 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 na. There. Yay, John Caro. Extra points for joining in with the na-na-nas. And, ooh, Victorian fog. No, I arise from dreams of thee in the first sweet sleep of night. Oh, that sounds lovely. Sammy of the Valley says, oh, it's so good. Nice. All right, more homecoming songs. Oh, all right. So, Cara Chapel, we're going to do a deep dive and head on over to a Rocky Horror. Rocky Horror Picture Show, y'all. All right. So, I'm going home Rocky Horror Courts. All right. And Sammy's giving us the rundown. All right. So, it's 1, fizzy, 2, not dark, 3, not alcoholic, and 4, not ginger. Yep. All right. So, Cara Chapel, you can ask a yes or no question about this here drink while I play. Ooh, so Sammy is asking some very good questions. However, Sam, read the ticker tape underneath the screen. I guess, you're asking Cass's question. Oh, but so, yeah, I guess Cass isn't coming in and asking her question. So, yes, I will answer you on behalf of Cassie. Your question, is it a mixture? The answer is no. Oh, and Victorian London Fog is reminding the class that it's not fruity either. Is it bottled by the Coca-Cola Company? Well, the one that I'm drinking right now ain't. I don't know if Coca-Cola actually bottles this drink. Stand by. Oh. Huh. All right. So, Cara, the answer to your question, is it bottled by the Coca-Cola Company, is not anymore. Okay. I've never seen this, so it must have been a while ago that they did it because I haven't actually seen this. Ever since I became aware of this drink, I have not seen it bottled. All right, so Sammy, interesting. I love that. That's my new favorite. That's even better than Badilliant. Interesting. Okay. So I'm going home from Rocky Horror. Oh, this is in a key that's going to hurt my fingers. So let me see if I can transpose it. And interesting. I defiantly like that. And William's question, Dragonfly says that William's question hasn't been asked yet. So if anyone wants to ask an extra question. John Carroll, not bottled by the Coca-Cola Company anymore. So cocaine. Listen, this would be a very different show if that was the case. All right, let's see if I like it in this key. I need to do my exercises for the nerves in my fretting hand. All this driving and stuff that I've been doing too, like put your hands in a weird position, and so now I'm using my hands for another weird position, and I need to start taking better care of my hands if I want them to keep serving me. All right. Now this is the big question is, do I remember how this goes? Because I can remember like the chorus. You guys, but we've had this discussion before. Y'all forgive me my artistic license, right? So I might make up a new melody for this. On the day I went away, goodbye was all I had to say. Now I want to come again and stay. Oh my, smile and laugh on me that I made. 'Cause I've seen blue skies through the tears in my eyes, and I realize I'm going home. I'm going home. Everywhere it's been the same, feeling like I'm outside in the rain. Really feel free to try and find a game, dealing cards for sorrow, cards for pain. 'Cause I've seen blue skies through the tears in my eyes. I realize I'm going home. I'm going home. I'm going home. I'm going home. Pew 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 pew. Whoosh. And John Carroll's like, "Oh no, it's Rocky Horror. Where are my props?" Quick, Throw on heavy mascara and start crying. That's good enough. Oh, goodness. Aw. Yeah. Okay. Been a little too long. And we already did that. That was the last song, y'all. Well, all right then. So what should I sing for my last song? Should I sing let's see. Aeroplane Reagan emoji. Nice. Good job, Carol. Aeroplane by Tim Minchin or Merry Meet. I did say I wanted to sing Merry Meet. Oh, Cass, you missed your song. It was pretty. It slapped. It slapped pretty hard. Just ask Sammy. Oh, you want to hear Aeroplane? Girl, I'll play you Aeroplane. Excuse me. Maybe I'll give you a twofer. Maybe it'll be Aeroplane and Marry Me, or maybe I'll save Marry Me for later. I'll play because you'll be able to hear Marry Me on my new album coming out September 1st. Watch the space. And my Facebook page and my Bandcamp page, ladyprudence.bandcamp.com. And so, let's see. In fact, I'll go ahead and put up my, so I'm going to put out my digital tip jars because my favorite thing is when I can do this as my living. And especially during the summertime, it's kind of my dry month, gig-wise. I do like cons, which requires a lot of driving around. So that means that I'm spending like a third of my paycheck on travel expenses and sometimes slightly more than a third on the hotel rooms. So, but I've also put up my Bandcamp link because hopefully I'll be getting my finished tracks soon in the next couple of weeks, and I'll be able to start assembling my Bandcamp page and maybe even be able to do some like pre-orders and stuff. Wouldn't that be neat? And then selling my albums, you guys. So Marry Me is going to be on there, and I'm like dozens of my friends are going to be on it. Like I think probably a solid dozen, maybe even like a dozen, 15 or so. Y'all, like it's coming together, and every iteration that I hear, like every addition of a voice or an instrument just has honestly made me cry every time there's been an addition to my album. Because I've made these into ridiculous collaboration albums. Like early on in my career, my first couple of albums, I was very I tried to keep it simple because at the heart of it, I wanted my albums to sound pretty much exactly as they would sound if you sat at my stage and listened to me play. So it's me and a harp for the most part. Sometimes me and a ukulele or me and a guitar. As I was increasing the number of instruments that I played. And so I would do that. And then I would add some, sometimes an extra vocal or a whistle or both. Cause I'm a damn fine penny whistler as well. And, so my first couple of albums, I kept them really simple because I was like, well, if someone hears me play, then I want them to be able to hear me pretty much the way that they heard me play at the Renaissance Festival when they saw me. And then got more collaborations with each successive album that I made. So my third album, At Night's End, Songs of Rest and Remembering, I featured my singing partner, Lily Bragg, on a number of those tracks. And then she and I also both produced duets albums. So you'll be able to find those and the links that I just posted of the voicesofvirtue.bandcamp.com. Because together we are the voices of virtue, songs of only the highest moral turpitude, The Drunken Scotsman, The Lusty Young Smith, and that classic by King Henry VIII, Pastime with Good Company. So we got more and more adventurous with our arrangements. So now it's been 7 years. That was in 2017 that I produced my last trio of albums. And like I've had singles since then. Bardic Inspiration plus 1D10 came out in 2020, and so did the music video. And was starring myself, the Angels, Heroines in Disguise, and Fire Flicker the Dragon. And then Demeter's Daughter, I produced in 2021, another single on my Bandcamp page, ladyprudence.bandcamp.com. And then, but yeah, this is like my first full album, and I have so much to say that is actually 2 albums. So it's 2 albums. Majestic and Savage, Songs of Nature, All That Is Gold Does Not Glitter, and Wanderlust, Songs to Move the Heart and the Feet. Not all who wander are lost. So, and I'm actually starting to kind of vibrate right now by how excited I am that I'm so close. So yeah, so please like kind of do a little bit of a follow on ladyprudence.bandcamp.com because that's where the album is going to drop, and it's going to be available digitally but also as a USB flash drive. So each of the albums will be sold separate, and there will also be available on a duet album, like a both album a double release. So there you'll have 3 different options is what I'm saying. each one will be available on separate USB drives, but they'll also be available combined on a USB drive. So anyway, so that's the spiel about my albums. And so yeah, I'm just so stinking excited. And so thank you for being here and being part of the process. You'll be like the reason I'm saying all this is so I'm going to sing Aeroplane instead of Merry Meet, because you'll be able to hear Merry Meet on the albums. So I can't wait to share it with you. Like I said, I'm kind of constantly obsessing over it and kind of bursting into tears about it. So yeah, so now you can I posted into the chat as Harper Prudence that you can whisper your 3 guesses about the drink. So you found out a lot about the drink tonight. You asked some really good questions, but I'm not sure if you know what the heart of the drink is. So we'll see. I'll give you one last clue about this drink. It is a drink. Oh, and the merch link doesn't go straight through. Well, if you go to ladyprudence.bandcamp.com, hopefully that'll get you there. Really? It doesn't? Let's find out. I'm just going to try it myself. Well, just erase the merch part then, I guess. And it should take you to ladyprudence.bandcamp.com, where you should be able to find my merch. If you just sorry. Hob the Troll at bandcamp.com. Cool. Yeah. So I'm super excited to share these things with you. And here's why you want to guess what the drink is. Oh, the at the heart of the drink is this is a drink that you can mostly only find in the Northeast, and specifically in Pennsylvania, which is something that what made me extra happy that I spent some time in Pennsylvania this last week so that I could stop at a grocery store while I was there and pick up this drink that you really can't find anywhere south of that part of the country, at least not in my experience. So this is a drink that is unique to the Northeast. All right. So if you guess it, and so for your first guess, if you guess correctly the first time, you'll earn a 30% discount code to my Bandcamp site, and then subsequent guesses you get a free digital download. So yeah, so it's worth it to guess and guess often, so that you can play around and get stuff on my Bandcamp site. Yay! Okay, so I'm gonna sing you this beautiful song now. the blueprint or the brains. I would build an aeroplane. I would fashion wings of balsa wood and glue, so I could fly to you. I would carve a prop of old recycled wood halves. All these relentless could haves, all these pointless might have beens, all the storms that I would gladly battle through, so I could fly to you. Had I the method or the means, I would build a time machine. I would make it out of all the scraps you find when someone leaves their broken dreams behind. I would fuel it with the beats that my heart misses when you sign your name with kisses made of X's. When you text me, it's so silly, but any fire or any fuel would do. I would fly to you. Here's my extra verse. If all that I can do is wish and wait, I will learn to levitate. I would soar through all your sorrows from the start and help you hold the burden of your heart. I would find my strength from every time we touched. No weight could be too much, no miles or years too long. When you know there's nothing left to prove, I would fly to you. I would carve a prop from old recycled wood halves. All these relentless could haves, all these pointless might have been, all the storms that I would gladly battle through, so I could fly to you. All the storms that I would gladly battle through, so I could fly to you. All the storms that I would gladly battle through, so I could fly to you. Good night, Sammy, darling. And oh, it's a tears from John Caro. That's my favorite response. I'm here to collect the tears. Okay, good guesses. Oh, we have a winner. All right. Congratulations, Sally. Let me check the other responses, but someone knows their New England beverages. All right, so far that's the only winner that I'm seeing. So, let's see. Let me see if I think you might have won in the past. Have you previously won? Let's see. Oh, yes, you have. So we can get your prize to you. Okay. All right. So congratulations, Sally, who guessed and welcome Zark and Frood. Your song went great. And as usual, I'm gonna remind you guys that I usually have used this space to display the name of the song that I'm singing. So you can go back and listen to your song, which you gave me my head, gave me, the loose reins so that I could sing a song that's in my heart. So I sang a song in Hebrew called Al Shlosha Divarim Ha'olam Kayam. It's been in my heart because I attended my fairy godson's bar mitzvah. And so I've been thinking of this. It's a song pulled from the Pirkei Avot, the Jewish morality laws. So the full phrase is Al Shlosha Divarim Ha'olam Kayam, Al Chaemet Ve'al Chadin Ve'al Hashalom. And it means the world is sustained by three things: by truth, by justice, and by peace. So it was very pretty. So look in this space, like right around here, because the names of the songs as I sing them, I try to display them so that you can scroll through and find your song when you want to. So, all right. So as I was saying, Sally has won tonight. My drink, I'll get it out and show you, is a New England specialty drink that called birch beer. So, which is in the like ginger beer and sarsaparilla like root beer family. And birch beer is like, it's so interesting. It has kind of a round, fruity sort of taste to it, like licoricey kind of root beery, like in that family. So it doesn't really have the spice that like ginger beers can have, and it's just tasty, y'all, and it's kind of addictive. Oh, and Sally says it's made from sassafras. Okay. Yeah, I don't know nothing about how it's made. I just know that it tastes really good. Like a friend of mine, he a few years ago when I was passing through Pennsylvania, he texted me like, because I had posted on Facebook, oh, I'm going to be picking up a friend in Pennsylvania. And he was like, hey, can you stop at some stores and find me some birch beer? And I was like, some what? And I was like thinking that it was going to be that like it was going to be like an alcoholic beverage. But no, it's a soda. It's a carbonated drink. And I will. Oh, yes. And Sally asked, can you please put the contact info in the chat? Yes, let's see. Can I reach out to you through Discord? Okay. Well, I trust you all. So, okay. Sally, there. Email me at hard to remember gmail.com to get your prize. I don't know. I've got more sass than frass. Johnny. But yeah, it's tasty stuff. So yeah, my friend in asking for it, like, kind of got me addicted to it. It's fine. It's tasty stuff. And but it's like, so I look out for it whenever I go up north. And so since I just came back from up north, I got myself a few packs of it. So anyway, that brings us to the end of our show tonight, y'all. My gosh, what fun it's been. Y'all made some excellent choices. And it was lovely getting to play for you tonight. I really I feel very lucky to have your attention, and I guess we'll see each other. Let's see. I think we can see each other next week. It'll be the week before Dragon Con, and then the week of Dragon Con, Labor Day, no show, because I will be a little tired. It's going to be a long, busy, crazy day. So, but Yeah, thank you for... Oh, hello, Love Gun Hurts. Thank you for joining in. So I'm just about to say goodbye, but remember, we who travel in the service of the Queen, we learned long ago that we do not say goodbye. Goodbye is too final. Instead, we say, merry meet, and merry part, and merry meet again.